So as for now, this is what we had. There was a boy who was observing a building's top, and the angle was 30 degrees initially at point A, where his eyes are. So eyes the angle of elevation bana hua hai. And then later he walks towards the building, covers some distance. His next position has been shown by the vertical line A dash B dash. And from there, when he observes the building's top, the angle of elevation changes to 60 degrees. Means he's closer to the building now, and angle will increase. Remember this, जैसे जैसे आप किसी चीज से दूर जाते हो एंगल ऑफ एलिवेशन कम होगा, आप क्लोजर मूव करते हो तो एंगल ऑफ एलिवेशन इंक्रीज हो जाएगा. So that's what has happened here. You have to find out how close or how much distance did the person or the boy walk towards the building. So you have to find out the distance from his original position to his second position. And what I've done is I have just observed this diagram and labeled various paths, keeping in mind that the horizontal through the point of observation will be parallel to the ground. So we get two squares or rectangles, I would say. Rectangles ban rahe hain mere paas. So opposite sides will be equal. So if I had to highlight, I will just try. So this here is actually a rectangle. So this is a rectangle, the opposite sides will be equal. That's why vertical measurements हो जाएंगी 1.5 meters. Horizontal जो distance मुझे find करना था, मैंने x assume किया था. So since it's a rectangle, the opposite side is also x. ऊपर जो triangle बन रहा है यहाँ पे. And same thing applies to the adjacent quadrilateral. A dash, E, D, B dash. This also is a rectangle. So the opposite sides are equal, as you can see, 1.5 meters over here. Then the base of this rectangle was marked as Y. Therefore, the side on the top, A dash E, is also Y. And on this side over here, the total height was 30 meters, जिसमें से ये below वाला portion 1.5 है. तो remaining portion हमने calculate कर लिया था. Total height minus the height of the boy. So we have CE equals to 28.5. ये सारा कुछ अगर आप चाहो तो आप डिस्क्राइब कर सकते हो, or you can just mark in the figure the way I have done. And the triangles that I'm going to work with must be right triangles. So I have taken this triangle A dash CE. This is the smaller triangle in which the angle of elevation is 60 degrees. And the second triangle that I have taken is ACE. So this is the first triangle that I have taken, sorry, the second one, in which the angle of elevation is 30 degrees. This is the one I have shown here. इसमें अगर आपको base लिखना है तो x plus y बनेगा. Height of this triangle is 28.5 and I have shown it here. So this is the triangle, the one I've highlighted in yellow. And then the second one I've taken is with the base A dash and C. So this is the second triangle, the one I have shown. And I have written the dimensions for this also. You want to apply your T ratios in these two triangles. So just observe and see which T ratio will help you find out X and Y. Anyone? Yes, Kanishka, I've started it. I have already started recording it. So these are the two triangles. Remember, जहाँ पे भी आपके पास multiple triangles बन रहे हैं, consider the triangles that you can see in your diagram separately. Apply T ratios in each of the triangles, and then see how those two relations can be worked out in order to find out the required values. So I'm just going to work with this triangle over here. I have the height and I have the base. So I have a perpendicular and I have the base. That means I will be using tan of the angle given. So tan 60. Perpendicular is CE, which is 28.5, and the base is A dash E, which is Y. So the relation that I get is by using the table of values, root 3 equals to 28.5 over y. From here, you can find out y. Now, in this triangle, again, I have the vertical distance, the height, the perpendicular, and the base. So I'm again going to apply tan. The angle now is 30 degrees. So this will be equals to CE upon AE, which is equal to 28.5 upon x plus y. So tan 30 is 1 by root 3. So
1
this is
by
1
root
by
3.
So you will get two equations actually. आपके पास दो equations बन जाएंगी and you're going to solve these two equations in order to find out x. X find करना है हमें. So if I just cross multiply over here, this will be root 3y equals to 28.5. And if you want to do, you can do the same here. From here, you can obtain the value of y actually. This will be 28.5 by root 3. I'm going to rationalize this. So after rationalization, I will get this. And यहाँ पे cutting हो रही है. If you can observe, अगर आपको divisibility rules याद हैं, तो यहाँ पे cutting हो सकती है. You can just cancel this. This will be 9.5. So y comes out to be 9.5 times root 3. And use this value over here. This value can be used here. So if I just cross multiply on this side, this is like solving linear equations in two variables. आपके पास एक equation में से value है y variable की and use it in the equation where you want to find out x. So the answer comes out to be 19.5 or 19, sorry, 19 exactly root 3 meters. And this is the distance that the boy walked towards the building. Anyone with any questions? Okay, if you've already solved it, then I'll just take up, because some students were actually showing me their copies while I was solving this question here. The next question that we have is question number 7. From a point on the ground, the angle of elevation of the bottom and top of a transmission tower fixed at a top of 20 meters high building are 45 degrees and 60 degrees respectively. Find the height of the tower. So roughly, if I had to show this, on the ground, there is a point. From this point, you're observing something. What is observed is a transmission tower. And the tower is fixed on a building which is 20 meters high. So let us say that we have a building right here. This be the building. Building के ऊपर tower है. So let's say this is the tower here. The height of the building is given to be 20. From here, from point A, यहाँ से observe कर रहे हैं the top and bottom of the tower. So from A, we look at C, and from A, a person looks at B. दो angles बनेंगे, एक ये वाला angle बनेगा और एक ये वाला angle बनेगा. Those angles are given as 45 and 60. The smaller is 45 and the larger is 60 degrees. You have to find out the height of the tower. आपको ये वाली height find करनी है. BC. Is the question clear? I'm not sure, like no one is answering here. If anyone can reply.
Yes, ma'am, it's clear.
Okay, so let's just solve this. Draw the diagram. Sahaj has already done that, I can see. So just give me a minute here. I'll just draw the diagram. So this being the ground level, this is the point of observation. This is the tower, and CD be the building. The height of the building is given as 20 meters, and this is the bottom of the tower. C is the bottom of the tower, B is the top of the tower. When observed, the angle for the base is 45 degrees and for the top it is 60 degrees. Now, as you can see, there are two triangles which are formed here, two right triangles. One is ABC, in which we have this vertical side as 20, angle of elevation is 45 degrees. And then there is this larger triangle, ADB, in which the vertical height will be, if we take the tower's height as h, then this will be h plus 20. The angle is 60 degrees. Now, what do you think is common between the two triangles? If you observe, the base is same for both the triangles. So I'm just going to give it a name here so that it's easier to refer to. Otherwise, you can just work with AD as such. So from this triangle, triangle ADC is a right triangle. I'm going to apply tan 45 degrees, which will be equal to 20 by x. So
Yes, ma'am.
x comes out to be 20. And in the second triangle, triangle ADB, this is also a right triangle. So I can apply now tan 60. H plus 20 over x. Tan 60 is root 3. I have the value of x, so I'm just going to use that. So this becomes 20 times root 3 equals to h plus 20. And from here, h comes out to be this is what you have to find out, the height of the tower. And if we were to describe, we would have written everything. Let A be point of observation. Then BC is tower, CD is the building. That will be all. That's it. इतना लिख दोगे काफी है. And then you can just start with your question. There's one more thing, if you are aware of, board exam में जब when a student scores really well in maths, mostly जो highest scorer होते हैं, उनकी sheet की जो scan होती है वो CBSE upload करता है to their website. So maybe someone out of you could be the lucky one whose sheet will be uploaded to the CBSE website. So make sure the presentation is quite important in that case. They upload those question answer sheets which are actually presented very well. And writing all this in the beginning of your question is actually a part of the presentation. I hope this question is clear. Anyone who would like to ask anything?
Yes, ma'am. No,
And
ma'am.
once again, remember in this particular question, again, we have the answer in terms of √3. तो अगर आपको √3 की वैल्यू गिवन होती क्वेश्चन में, you could have used it and then evaluated. I'm not sure if it's given. Let's just check. No, it's not given. Sometimes they provide the value of √3 and then you can solve it further by using √3 as 1.732. So keep that in mind. Be careful in case the question provides you with the value of this irrational number. And you can use it on your own even if you want. It's not necessary कि वो दी हो तो use करनी है, आप कर भी सकते हो. All right. The next question that we have is question number 8. A statue 1.6 meter tall stands on the top of a pedestal. From a point on the ground, the angle of elevation of the top of the statue is 60 degrees, and from the same point, the angle of elevation of the top, the angle of elevation of the top of the pedestal is 45 degrees. Find the height of the pedestal. So this figure actually would be similar to the one we had drawn previously. So let us say this is your ground level, and then I'm just roughly going to show. There is a statue 1.5 meters tall which is standing on the top of a pedestal. So let us say this is the pedestal here. I hope everyone knows what a pedestal is. So let us say this is the pedestal. इसके ऊपर statue है. The pedestal is 1.6 meters tall. We don't know how, sorry, the statue is 1.6 meters tall. You have to find out the height of the pedestal. This is what you need to find out. And from a point on the ground, let us say यहाँ से observation की जा रही है from point D. Two things are being observed. One is the top of the statue. So from D, C is observed. यहाँ तक देख रहे हैं. The angle is 60 degrees. Point D से जब top of the statue को observe किया, angle formed is 60 degrees. And then from the same point, we look at the top of pedestal. So top of pedestal is point B. So from D, point B is observed, and then the angle formed is 45 degrees. You have to find out the height of the pedestal. Now you can see the question is exactly similar to the previous one. You have two right triangles. You will be working with two right triangles and find out the value of H. Will you try this question on your own?
Yes, ma'am.
If there's anyone who wants to do this with me right now, can let me know so that I can do it with you.
No, ma'am.
Question number 9, the angle of elevation of the top of a building from the foot of a tower is 30 degrees and the angle of elevation of the top of the tower from the foot of the building is 60 degrees. If the tower is 50 meters high, find the height of the building. एक tower है और एक building है, means there are two vertical objects. और ऑब्जर्वेशन जो की जा रही है वो कर रहे हैं टॉप ऑफ द बिल्डिंग फ्रॉम द फुट ऑफ द टावर। एक बार टावर के बेस पे खड़े होके बिल्डिंग की टॉप को ऑब्जर्व किया गया है एंड सेकेंड टाइम बिल्डिंग के बॉटम पे खड़े होके टावर की टॉप को ऑब्जर्व किया गया है। You have to find out how high the building is. You have been given the height of the tower. So this will be, I'll just, so let this be the ground and then there is this tower and then there is a building. There is one thing you can keep in mind. जिसका एंगल बड़ा होगा वो चीज टॉल होगी. So whose angle of elevation is larger? Larger angle is for the top of the tower. So tower will be taller than the building. Am I correct? Like think, just think.
Yes, ma'am.
So let's increase the height of the tower then. So let's increase the height of the tower. Let AB be the tower and CD be the building. From the bottom of the tower, the person looks at the top of the building. And then the angle formed is 30 degrees. Do check. Yes. So this is 30 degrees. And then the second time we have the point of observation at the bottom of the building. And from here, the top of the tower is observed. And then the angle formed is 60 degrees. You need to find out how high the building is if the tower is 50 meters tall. How would you solve this question? आपके पास दो ट्रायंगल्स बन रहे हैं. So the angle for this is 60 degrees. Over here it's 30 degrees. This actually is the building. हमें नहीं पता कितनी tall है. You can take it as H. This is the tower. This can be taken as 50 meters because it's given. The base is common. You can work with the name only or you can just refer to it as X. So those who have to describe, they can just write down, let AB be your tower and CD is your building. And this is actually important because taller the building, higher will be the angle of elevation. So accordingly draw the diagram. And then you can just work with these right triangles. Triangle ABD is a right triangle. So you can just apply the T ratio which will be useful here. The ratio that will be useful is tan 60 degrees. 50 by X. Sahaj, you want to ask something?
Yes, ma'am. मैम डिस्क्राइब करना मैम जरूरी है हर क्वेश्चन में. मैम जैसे लेट दिस
No, you don't have to go into detail. You can just describe like this. You can just write these two lines के जो आपने पिक्चर बनाई है. Although मैंने डायग्राम में भी यहाँ लिखा हुआ है कि ये टावर है और ये बिल्डिंग है, लेकिन फिर भी अगर आप ये दो लाइंस ऊपर लिख दोगे, it just looks good that you actually know what you're doing. You don't have to describe that the height is this, the angle is this. That's completely fine by just being there in the diagram. Diagram में है so clear है. ऊपर बस इतना लिख दो जो objects हैं वो कौन-कौन से हैं. And this is the important part where you actually write down that you observed that the triangle formed is a right triangle and hence you can apply a T ratio. So from here you can find out the value of X. This will come out to be 50 root 3 by 3. after rationalization, I suppose. And then over here we have triangle BCD, again a right triangle. I'm going to apply tan 30 degrees. This will be h over x. This is 1 by root 3. So you can just cross multiply. X comes out to be root 3 times h, or h actually is equal to x over under root 3. So using the value of x over here, this comes out to be anyone with any questions? All right, Sahaj. I think Shreyas can take the attendance for the day. Yes, Rhythm, that's correct, but I've seen that. All right, so we'll take up the next question tomorrow in case you have classes. Otherwise, we will do it on Friday. All right.
Okay, ma'am.
Shreyas, could you quickly take the attendance?
Yes, ma'am.